Rishi talked about Labour crashing the economy. We suffered a world banking crisis, and it's important to note that your Chancellor was working at Deutsche Bank selling the very derivatives that caused the banking crash in the first place. Secondly, when you talk about reckless spending plans, I think you were referred to recently in the media talking about the figure of 1.2 trillion spends, which is a fabricated lie that the Conservative Party have been perpetrating over the last few weeks. We're the only party with a credible and detailed costing plan to outline our plans. I haven't seen any costings from your party whatsoever. We're 10 years into a Conservative government who ignored the advice of the IMF, CBI and other business organisations to invest in the critical infrastructure that businesses need to prosper.
We're short of time, so what's the answer to the question?
So the answer to the question is our fund, our transformation fund of £400 billion, it will be paid for with government bonds, but we're investing in things that will see a lot.
You mean debt? You mean bankrupting the country?
This has been advocated by the IMF and the OECD to trigger productivity and growth within the economy. We will see an economic return. It will improve tax receipts.
I want to bring Rishi Sunak.
The economy overall.
Rishi Sunak, she says she's being honest, borrowing can pay for it.
No, Labour aren't being straight with you. They've been told, right, you can't pretend that you can fund all these spending plans by taxes on rich people and companies. It's simply not possible. And we know in the fine print of their manifesto, it's clear now. Who's going to pay? Millions of married couples up and down this country are going to pay in higher taxes. Millions of pensioners on low incomes are going to pay in higher taxes, and millions of small businesses are going to pay in higher taxes. The cost of Corbyn is a bill that Britain simply can't afford.
Rishi, you're the Chief Secretary to the Treasury, and you've made it very clear there that you don't know the difference between capital expenditure, investment in infrastructure, and day-to-day spending. We will keep them very, very, very separately. What we bring in tax receipts, that's what we spend on our public services. It's simple as that.
Rishi Sunak,
what we invest in critical infrastructure, we will borrow to invest.
OK, Rebecca Long-Bailey, Rishi Sunak, please.
By the International Monetary Fund.